Happy birthday, Diane. You know, when Andrew came up with this amazing idea, I've been thinking about what it is I want to say to you. I think he said that we should think of some stories that are emblematic of you and our relationship with you. And he told me he was going to talk to a group of your very good friends. And I'm so honored that I am one of them. So I'm thinking back, I mean, we've known each other for many years. I remember when we first met, it was when we were both cathedral moms, and I had invited you to work with me on a project in admissions, and I guess it started there. I mean, we talked on the phone for hours. We were supposed to be talking about a volunteer, something we were doing together for the school, but we just got going. And I guess it hasn't stopped. Our conversation hasn't stopped. What I recall is being so impressed, even then, with your kindness and generosity and intelligence. And it wasn't long after that, I think you invited me to join your book club, which has been one of the most important activities for me, and it also represents you. Over these, I can't even tell you how many years I've been in book club, but you have put together such a kind and intelligent group of women, all of whom are deep, and they're all a lot like you, even though we're all different. But I mean, I think you're the center of our group. So when I think of you, I think of the book club. When I think of you, I also think about there's some equality about your kindness to others that that people see immediately. You and I took a class together. I remember. Here's another story that that reminds me of who you are. And we took actually several years of classes at the Psychoanalytic Institute before you went on to the Jung Institute. And there was a young woman in the class who sadly came down with cancer and ultimately died. And she wasn't somebody that any of us knew very well, but when it came to who was going to represent the class at her memorial service, it was obviously going to be you. And you also helped her in her dying process. And I remember you said, I hope I gave her what she needed. And of course, I felt you did, dear Diane. I mean, I think that stuck out for me, that you were the person that was able to be with that young woman, and also at the service representing all of us. So that just popped into my mind. And then, let me think. Well, of course, for me, the most important quality is for you is your deep capacity for friendship. You've been such a good friend to me for so long. And I have another little story that I think sort of captures it, and that is that it was not very long ago that we went to dinner, which we always do before book club, and we went to dinner, and I don't even remember what I was talking about, but we were talking, we always share, we always catch up, and we talk about the boys, and we talk about all kinds of things. We talk about our work, and we consult, and I always appreciate that you cover for me. But at this point, obviously, I was talking about some kind of problem I was having. I don't even remember what it was. But we got up to leave, and a stranger came up to us and said to me, he said, "Boy, do you have a good friend here. I am, she was just great. She really helped you." And of course, I was a little bit taken aback that somebody was eavesdropping on our conversation. And I remember thinking, but that's just the way she always is. That's Diane. But he just went on and on about what a wonderful friend I had in you and how much you helped me with whatever it was. So maybe the whole restaurant was aware of what a good friend you are. But at any rate, that just sticks out in my mind. So, I mean, I think we've shared so much as moms, as colleagues, and then, of course, I just love being in book club with you. And I am just so proud to be your friend. And we've been friends for so long. So from the bottom of my heart, Diane, happy, happy birthday, 70th birthday. Wow. Well, we celebrated your 60th, all of us. We had a wonderful party. So I look forward also to your 80th. And I also want to thank you, Andrew, for thinking of this marvelous tribute to your mom. I know that she's going to love it. So I just want to end with that. All right, happy birthday.